dancing. Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch 'cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating 'cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They Ella they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked, long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex-slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things, pull out the bill. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know what makes Pots and Dave
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown L.A. at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Pittsburgh Steelers and our home team. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Round 80! Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
First down, and they're going to throw it down it. That one going to be complete to David Moore. He's at the 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. David Moore, 79 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
We thought that may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And they'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Mike's 15. Mike's 15.
Yeah, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And all the way down to the 35.
We play to win.
A big run there by Jones. 43 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fit and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll find Metcalf. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
And the Steelers first down.
Set, ready? 18 Gator. 6 guys. Ready?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Second and goal.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Running right, Jones. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal.
61, matchbox lights.
Right, let's go.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 15.
Let's go.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ronald Jones taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
On three. Motion. Mike, 2. Watch 2.
Allen again here on second and 10. He's going deep for Brown. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And now look at him go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7.
Makes the score Steelers 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
95, Mike. Watch 95. I'm coming.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Brings up third down and 9.
95.
319.
Coming for you.
Alert!
95's a sand. No, check. He's Mike.
I got him.
Throwing his Allen on third. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Allen now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Humphrey. The tackle there by John Johnson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 41, Allen, he's going to look deep for Moore. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Right it in there every now and then.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Go now.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Coming to you. Alert flare.
Big grip.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Mike's 15.
Get it.
They go play action here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. On first down, it's Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I got one.
On second down, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
A handoff to start out the drive. It's Pumphrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Box drop. He's not going to get me. Here we go.
Allen now looks to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
General West.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Shoot.
From the gun, Herbert. Jones has it. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And it thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
He's coming, double up. Motion.
Hey, wahoo.
He's Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Check 43. Say.
Hey, tight.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Motion.
95's a sand. No, check. He's Mike.
From midfield, here's Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 95's a sand. No, check. He's Mike. Come off the ball.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Mike, 2.
Round 80.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Middle.
On first down, Allen. That's going to be caught. Well, he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Let's go
The
now.
completion good for 3, and it's second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Best quarterback now, 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Middle.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'd be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
Back to throw. Herbert. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
On the ready.
Mike, 15.
They'll go again to Jones. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 31 yards there and a 1st down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A field goal would give them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Go! Deep river!
From the gun, Herbert. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Randy Gregory in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 34. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though. Put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He's got the hook up to Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Check 3.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
52.
Mike 2, Mike 2.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, that's complete to Gallman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
Get out of here, man.
319.
Let's go.
Hey, we got tight left, tight left.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
85, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Regular.
To throw, it's Allen. They try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Aaron Lynch. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
We got to roll. Just keep it rolling, baby.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Allen going to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Bravo.
Throwing after the interception. Herbert. His throw incomplete.
The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's track. Ready.
Now Jones. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
10-2 stop. Double time. Step.
To throw on second down. Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off. Near the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Here's Gallman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Check his Mike. Rip right. Wide. Get wide. 52. Hatchet. We go.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to third down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check safety.
Hey, home.
Here's Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Go!
They come out here in the eye. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ronald Jones with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys are back within a single score.
Come on,
all right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
218, chopper. Big River.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offensive guys here, how do they run that effectively?
Yeah, right where the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either. And look at this, it's a fake. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big first down on the fake punt. What a call, 16 yards. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Hey, high 7.
No, check, he's Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
95 to Sam. No, check, he's Mike.
56.
Hey.
Now Allen. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. They'll run full with Pumphrey. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stopped him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Tight dog.
Get it.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. Well, the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a first and 10.
Watch the edge. Switch.
They run with Pumphrey. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Single.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards, all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt to the backfield.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
On third down, here's Jones. Room past the 20. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just turned a real last chance.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.